Okay. So what I'm going to do is I am going to get everybody set up. Well, first I'm going to go, this is 35 cards down, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 24, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to put the Biscool in there. It's 35 cards.
Start counting.
Start counting. And the countdown begins. All right, let's see. 1. 3, 4.
Oh, he's live now. There's us.
Oh, I should have asked. When do we
Thank you.
get supply cards?
You get them right there.
That's all you get?
Oh, no. So as you draw situation cards, there's certain risks that you can take to get them, or you're just going to draw an outright supply card.
Okay.
It'll say supply card. You got a supply stash.
Oh, okay. So
And then you just draw a new supply card. And if you didn't draw them frequently in this game, you would be out of luck really quick.
Right.
So basically you have the supplies that you left, you're building with. And does everybody have 5 cards or 6?
Yep, I got 5.
I have 6, I'm just ditching 1 here.
4, 5. I got 5.
Yeah, so it might be like, you try to fight it. If you roll a 1, you win, or whatever it says, and then you can get a supply, or it tells you on the card.
Okay,
It
so
does.
you only get a supply if it tells you on the card. You don't get a supply just for
Nope.
being... Okay.
So the game is very self-explanatory. So for anybody could do it. So when you pick it up, it'll explain exactly what you're supposed to do. Some of the stuff you need to know, but for the most part, it's right there on the card.
Gotcha.
It's like super easy.
Okay.
So your chances are going to be lower of getting a supply card than it
That
would
makes
be
more
if
sense, though,
you
considering...
get demolished.
Okay, so the basis of the game is, the characters in the game are doing their daily thing. They wake up one morning and there's apocalypse happening in the city, and they hear about it in all different ways. It's all in the backstory on the website. Have you read the full
And it
backstory?
explains-
I didn't know. I didn't read it.
Go to the website, and right there it's like read about the backstory, and it's a full story about
Cool.
the characters, what happened in the morning of the apocalypse, and then how they heard about the helicopter.
Mm-hmm.
Each one hears about it in different ways.
And their
so-
lives prior to the
Yeah.
apocalypse. Too.
like where they
Sweet.
came from, their history, everything's right there for you. And then, so they all hear that there's one seat left in the escape helicopter leaving the city. So it's about to take off, get here as fast as you can. So everybody basically grabs what supplies they have, what they can find around them, and they head out, which is where we start off. And Logan is, I don't know.
Yeah.
And, well, okay, you two, pick a character.
It's right there.
Right.
Strong black woman. That's me right there.
There you
I
go.
want her.
Here we go. I'm going to roll for turn.
Okay.
Scrappy.
We
3.
Get
There you go.
I'm ready.
So you rolled
3.
3.
Gotta be a 3. 4. 4. 4.
Oh!
Oh!
4.
Oh,
I need a 4.
I can see my luck.
Oh, all right.
All right,
Yes.
you're
Goes
up.
first.
I can't move that too far.
2.
2.
Well. 1, 2. And situation.
I want to breathe it out.
All right. Scavengers dot the horizon. To avoid the confrontation, you descended to nearby flood tunnels. In those dark recesses, you quickly realized you were not alone. 2 weapons.
Oh, 2 weapons right off the bat.
Well,
Two.
Wow.
I happen to
Dang.
have 2 weapons.
All right.
So,
Oh wow, you do have.
I do.
And
Okay.
like I was telling our
So now would be
Ray earlier,
turn.
if you're in a spot like this where you are just starting out, if it's something that's really strong like that, you can always bail on it and go back if you wanted to do
could.
that. Yep, you could.
Yeah.
But I'm going to risk it.
Okay, you're gonna. I got you. You're up.
That's right. Okay. Yep.
Oh,
No.
you got one.
One
Yeah,
first
we
one.
wanna
One's right
take.
there.
You You've been robbed!
Been robbed. All
The
right.
person to your left must draw a random card from your hand and place it back
I get to
anywhere
rob
they
you.
choose in the supply depot deck.
Yep.
Flex for you.
So everything you do, try to do in this area because
Oh, right.
the
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
All right.
All right, you're
All right, my go. 1.
Oh, so you could negotiate if you want.
Yeah, but it's so early
Or you
on.
can just knock him out.
Yep. Actually, she's going back.
So,
He just took your spot.
yep, and now I...
Coming for you.
All right.
We just left.
And this is how
This is how
push
alliances
me,
and
man.
enemies are created right
Tra-
here.
Traveling a dusty road, you come upon a mysterious plant, undulating, almost imperceptibly in the daylight. As you watch, its movements immediately escalate to a violent shake, and it suddenly sprays a toxic substance into your eyes. You flee, vision painfully blurry. 2 medical cards.
Ooh.
2 medical cards. Oh, no.
Show. This is.
I don't have 2 medical cards. I'm just going to have to take the heat and go back to the nearest...
You going back?
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Hey, welcome back to the entrance.
Welcome back, Connor, you know?
All right.
Right.
3. Well, 1, 2, 3. The situation card. You look up and see a plane going down, leaving a telling trail of smoke. Or smoke trail. You rush to the crash site, hoping to help. But upon arrival, you realize there is no helping them now. Do you try to retrieve supplies on the plane? No. In turn, yes. Roll a 3 or 4 to succeed. Regardless of the outcome, you must play a weapons card. If you succeed, you draw 2 supply cards. So, let me see what I got. Okay, so there's the card. I have to be able to play the weapons card, which I can do. You know what? Just for the meta, I'm going to do it. I'm going to risk it. So I'm going to play weapons.
You need a 3 or 4?
I need to roll a 3 or 4 to succeed at this. Okay, so no. So there's no penalty for losing. Nope, no penalty for losing. I just lost the card. So I tried, I failed, and I got nothing. So
All right, this goes back.
Right. 4.
oh, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, look at your spaces carefully.
Yeah.
4. Situation. You found a supply stash. Draw a card from the supply depot. Thank you.
Yeah, I need about 10 of those.
Yeah. What'd you get?
Not telling.
Yes, please announce every card you get.
Nope.
Every
card,
time. That would be fantastic.
2. I'm coming for you. Right on your heels, Kristen.
Oh, I was going to tell you before. The different routes actually mean different things. So, some routes are shorter, but they have a higher risk
I
of
see,
something
yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
Some are a little bit longer
Right,
with less
too.
risk along the way.
Okay.
So you can kind of go on your own abandoned trail.
No, I'm just
I'm
gonna be
going
on
around the
Kristen's heels.
city.
Someone's. Oh God! Someone's clearly following you. Scrambling to ditch them, you turn a corner and leap over a fence, but lose a shoe in a pile of debris and barbed wire you landed in, barbed wire you landed. Move back 1 space.
Not too bad.
Dang it!
Aw, but you're so
Hey,
close
but you're
to
so close to home, yeah.
Aw.
I never want to leave. I never want to leave. Start.
3.
All right.
1, 2, 3. I'm going that way.
I don't like letting him off the starter because he somehow.
Was it you that was following me?
It might have been. All right. A gruesome and alarming sound begins to emit from above you. Craning your neck, you spy lonesome creatures scouring the tops of buildings ahead. All right, and I have options here. If you want to wait it out, move back 1 space. If you try to make it past the creatures unnoticed, to succeed, you must ask another player to cover you by discarding a weapons card. If you succeed, move ahead 2 spaces. Okay, so who's going to give me a weapons card? Ray, you'll give me a weapons card.
Oh, will I?
Yeah, we don't get to it.
What do I get exactly? Do I get to move ahead too? Is
Well,
it,
he just kind of owes you one, I
or
think.
is it that?
I don't know. You could ask me for something or what?
You
It's up
could
to
you could barter.
You want to give
Oh, it's
me
a
a
barter. I wasn't
Hey,
sure if it
Kristen,
was like
Are you familiar with
with the
No.
creature. You know,
Enough
you
to
can
answer
move
that
ahead
question
two
for that.
spaces. It's just the barter.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
barter. Or if you give me it, then I'll owe you down the line.
Game
I
Mike.
gotcha. I gotcha.
Have you played Betrayal? and Hunt?
So are you gonna give me a weapons card?
Yeah,
Thank you, man.
I'll help you out this time.
So
Let's see what it gets me.
succeed, you must.
Back to start.
Got in the face.
So
All right,
scrappy.
2 spaces.
Actually, I'm a rube.
All right, there you go.
All right, here we go. 3. 1, 2, 3. Supplies. I get to put this back in. Actually, I put this in my hand. That was not supposed to go there. But I will take it so I can put it on my sleeve for later.
Just like to have more cards.
I just keep, if I can just keep drawing supply cards, I'll just be
That'd be
happy.
great.
Okay. That'd be just great.
That'd be great. Give me those TPS reports.
Someone
That'd
had
be great.
asked if this game, if the betrayal was like Betrayal on Haunted Hill, or I've only,
This game?
yeah,
No, I'm not familiar with that.
yeah,
Which
I know,
one?
and I've seen it played, but I have not played enough to answer the question.
Oh, okay.
I guess the easy way to say it would be, at no point in time does anyone have to tell the truth.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you can stab people in the back, you can lie to them, especially in the advanced play. So you're totally stabbing people in the back and whatever. So, I mean, if that's, I have not played those games, like both of them, to sit there and go, hey, what's like what, but I just don't know.
Yeah.
What?
I've been robbed.
Oh, you've been.
How does it feel?
Player to your left must draw, not very good. Must draw a random card from your hand and place it anywhere they choose in a supply deck.
What are you doing, Birch? What you doing, man? What are you doing?
Mm-hmm. She's like, not that one, not that one, not that one. They're all of a sudden all the cards, are like a bunch together, and she's like a one on the side.
Put it in the supply deck. You don't get to keep
You don't
it.
have to keep it. All right.
Oh, yeah, it's your turn.
2.
How's it going back
but
there?
surely, I'm coming for you.
We've seen it a number of times where the people are way back here and everybody's at the end.
Oh, yes.
And they'll end up winning. Yeah, you were taking a bunch of risks that one time, just rolling them out, man.
Yeah, I got to the end in like 5 turns. 'Cause
I found a supply
I got really
stash.
lucky.
All right. Supply. Logan's up.
2. Went 2, all right. I'm at the checkpoint. I'm at the station. All right, free water. After days without a drop to drink, thirst overwhelms you. You happen upon a bottle of water. It looks suspicious, but you can't help yourself. You must roll a 1 to 2. The water is safe, nothing happens. 3 to 4, you've been poisoned, and it's 2 medical cards.
I don't like those odds.
Okay. So I got 3. Oh, that's poisoned. All right, I'm going to play an assist card because I don't have 2. And I'm going to ask Stacy, do you have a medical card I could use? Oh, wait. Oh, I should have done that. I'm on the medical space.
You already asked. You already asked. I get the medical.
You're gonna give me it?
I will totally give you. I'll give you an. I'll give it to you. You owe me. You owe me. You owe me.
All right, whatever.
Yeah. What do you mean?
All right, so,
Yeah.
aw, dang it. All right, your turn, Stacy.
So,
Now, do you get a supply card for landing on that space, or is that
no. So you don't get anything for landing on the medical. But what he was saying is, if he didn't have the cards, he would have to go back to the nearest medical
yeah.
station.
Yeah,
But he's
yeah.
on it.
I'm on
But
it.
he forgot that he's on it,
He
so he
would've
gave
lost
up his assist card. He totally just. And now I'm like, oh, you owe me one. And that's why he's saying, no, whatever. Because technically I didn't do any favors. Okay, 1, 2, and You found a supply stash. I'm in. I'm in like Flynn.
Wow. I don't ever get
All right.
those.
3.
Where you going, you sassy
1,
woman?
2, 3. In a situation. Noxious green gas seeps from the untended city sewage treatment plant and engulfs your surroundings.
Ew.
If you wait it out, end turn. No big deal. If you try to run and hold your breath to make it through this area, to succeed, you must roll 3 times. Fail if you roll a 1. If you succeed, move ahead 2 spaces. If you fail, discard a medical card.
Yeah.
You know, it's my turn, so I can do whatever I want, right?
Yep, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna play a thief card just for fun.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait it out and like play a thief card.
Okay, so you're not gonna do anything. Okay, so she's bailing on the situation.
I am.
She's just gonna end her turn, but what she's doing is she's playing a thief card. And so now she plays the thief card. It goes in the supplies. Everybody has to put their cards down. She gets to pick up. We all have to close our eyes or turn around. So we're going to turn around. She's going to be able to pick up one player's hand and take out any one card she wants, and she doesn't have to tell anybody. What? These are my cards. You don't need to steal them. All right, here we go. Everybody's bailing on that. We need to turn around and let her. She doesn't even wait till it's like really necessary. She's like, I'm a thief. What? What do you want?
I don't care who sees me.
I don't. What's that Our Lady of Peace song? I can't see that thief. You know what I'm talking about? All right, I guess I'm the only loser. I'm done.
You done? All right. Oh, my cards were so neat a minute ago.
Yeah.
There must have been a big draft.
Oh, and she knocked me over.
Uh-oh. He's not even. He's barely out of the gate.
It was
and
Steve.
she knocked him
Evidence.
over.
I've already been
Evidence.
tripped up.
It was
All right.
a strategic choice I made.
It's all you.
Oh, my turn. Come on. Big number.
Yeah, that's no big number.
Oh no.
Big money.
No whammies.
A squawking flock of seagulls turn overhead.
Seagulls.
The gelatinous white excrement begins to fall upon you. Your disgust quickly shifts gears as you realize the droppings are highly acidic and have begun to burn through your clothing. 2 medical cards.
You got it?
My life! Yep.
Nice.
Stacking them in there.
All right,
We're doing good. We're doing
Yeah,
good.
everybody's
Nobody's
doing
ran.
great.
Yeah, nobody's ran out. A lot of times, like 1 or 2 players are like down to like 1 or 2 cards. You know, they're running out. So it's like anytime you can get a medical card or a
1,
supply
2,
card, that is like the best thing ever because you
and
run
then
out
she
quick.
back 1. It does not activate that
But I'm back 1. Okay.
monster space. All right. You stumble upon another survivor and call to him. He is startled and responds in a panic, firing several rounds from the pistol he produces from his jacket pocket. You run, but a bullet penetrates your arm. 1 medical card. Okay, and I am going to play a thief card.
God damn it!
All right.
All right.
All right. All right.
Turn around.
Yep. It's all you.
Dang it!
You picked the wrong hand.
I did. Oh, okay. Yeah, ready. Damn it!
You picked up the wrong
Yeah, I
card.
picked the wrong card, so I gotta go back to the nearest medical station now, but I don't have it.
What's it doing?
All right,
Okay. You still good? Okay.
there you go.
You picked up some of these cards and they didn't have the card you wanted.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, technically, you could always. I always thought about this too. You can actually pick up. If they didn't have the card you want, you could actually pick up a thief
card
and play
and
that
then
because there's no
steal it
limit to the
again.
cards you can play.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
So
did that.
technically, you can
I
play
did
2
that
or
that
3
one
thief
time.
cards right in a row
Really?
if that's what you wanted to do.
I played like 4 of them that one time.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. He did too. My turn. Yeah. Okay. Oh, can I just get beyond the low cards here?
I don't want to hear it, Stacy.
Okay. Walking down a narrow alley, you hear a hissing. A brief investigation reveals a broken gas pipe. You turn to run, but it ignites. You have some serious burns to tend to. 2 medical cards. Oh, man. And that is not even going to happen. So I'm not... Here's the thing. I could play an assist card. The problem is nobody's going to give you 2 medical cards. Okay. But I'm only 1 away from medical. So
Take
I'm
it.
just going to take the hit and die. And, well, not die, but go back to the medical
Yeah,
center.
rather than lose your card.
Yep, rather than lose it.
Yeah.
Well, rather than lose cards that nobody's going to give you.
And you're only 1 space.
Yeah, one
One.
space. Yeah, 1 space, but
Still.
we've been doing so crappy here. The Abysscal's about to come into town and like
Yeah,
ruin
Yeah,
everything.
it is.
It's right there.
Sweet. All right.
Making his way.
I get a supply card. I found a supply stash.
Ooh.
And I'm also going to play a thief card again.
What?
How
Yeah.
do you get so many thief cards?
It's the one I stole from Stacy.
Oh, come on. Whatever. All right, fine. You're gonna want it later though. It's gonna be you're not gonna even have it. And then,
Maybe.
yeah, you're gonna need it later. I wish that upon you. Oh, that's good. I like that when I can see the thief run past.
I know what you have in your hand. I don't want any of it.
The advantages of having a big table. Nobody could reach.
I think if you stole another card from Stacy, it would be like Inception, only in thief mode, like a thief within a thief.
All right, did you
I
get
Stealing
should
a
have.
thief.
Damn it. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
Why'd you steal from me? I only had 3.
Well,
Yeah, well, I ain't got anything. To oh man, look at that.
because I know what
it's
he
not good.
has.
And I'm
And you
just,
had more than Ray.
I
I'm
had
just too
more than
pathetic over here. I'm just like
Dang it.
limping.
I know. You're up.
Yes.
1,
Close.
2. Shove them back.
Oh, what's
Shove
up?
Yeah,
back.
I go back 1. It does not activate that
Yep.
monster.
Oh, okay.
On the way, yeah, when you land on the monster space on the way back, the creature space on the way back, it doesn't activate the
Yeah.
creature space. Only forward.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh man, you'd be nonstop
Otherwise, you'd be
because sometimes you
pissed.
get in a spot and you're going back and forth and
Yeah.
back and forth.
There's
Yeah.
little times when you do dances.
Yeah,
you
you
dance
can do some
around.
dances.
All right. Making your way through an abandoned lot, you hear the obvious, terrible click of a homemade anti-personnel device beneath your feet. You've no choice but to stay put until you figure out a way to move without blowing yourself to bloody fragments. Move back 2 spaces.
Move back 2 spaces. Oh man, he worked so hard to go. Where's that? Okay.
Can I also play a thief card too?
What?
Yeah.
can.
There's
Another
play, it's
thief
your
card
turn.
out?
I know you never run into thief
my
cards, but
gosh.
there's a whole herd of them right now. I'm praying there's no more thief cards.
If he steals from me, I ain't got nothing left.
He's taking from me. You should have taken from Stacy.
What? I don't have anything.
All right.
All right.
You deserved it though. You
I
just take
did.
it.
I had
You
it
did.
coming.
You were robbing everybody.
I had
Yeah.
it coming.
You're up.
You know what? That card that you just took from me, though, nobody would have helped.
Two.
So it's fine.
You can have it.
2.
It's pretty much all I have left.
Oh my gosh! I actually got supplies. Yay! Oh, I'll get it. Sweet.
All right, you got supplies. I'm up.
Yep.
2. 1, 2. I got supplies too. Oh my gosh, thank God. Okay, I know it looks like I have a lot of cards, but I don't have. I have a bunch of. I don't have a
Yeah,
bunch
tell
of.
me
what I
what you
need.
got.
Yeah, I know. A bunch of not.
Nice.
Bunch of things I could are risky.
Oh man, she's getting up there. She's gonna claim that seat on that helicopter.
Man, oh no way.
You find a running vehicle, but it's almost out of gas. Do you take the risk and go back to a gas station you passed to look for fuel? Roll to risk it. 1 to 2. The gas station is out of fuel. Move back 2 spaces. 3 to 4. You found fuel. Jump ahead 2 spaces. Well, I rolled a 3, so I'll risk it.
Wow.
Okay.
1 to
Yeah.
2, right?
I need the advanced play tokens right now.
Snipe me.
Just
yeah,
snipe you
it's not
and
gonna
take you out.
happen. 1 to 2. 1 to 2.
That's what it is.
Sure.
2! Woo!
What?
Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
woo! Right
Yeah, I
down
was
to a
just gonna-
monster.
No,
I didn't
what? No, it isn't. 1 to 2, the gas station is out of fuel, move back 2 spaces.
Damn it! All right.
Oh,
One.
Aha!
Watch out, though.
You gotta watch
Yeah.
those cards.
That's
man.
why I was smiling, because I was like, oh, you are gonna.
Either
go
way.
for
That's
it.
why I didn't say it.
I know.
I'm still ahead of y'all.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, you are.
It's fine. So I'm coming.
Hey. Oh, you are coming now.
2, 3.
Can 2 players occupy the medical space at the same
No.
time?
No.
Okay.
You can never occupy the same space.
Night has fallen. In the darkness of the underpass, glowing yellow eyes glare out at you. Backtracking carefully away from the creatures, you turn heel to find another path. God, move back 2 spaces.
So you're on the same space
He's like-
there,
he's
right?
like the-
Again?
No, he's
Either
on
or.
this one. He's
You
on
can
this
you
one.
can
Oh,
pick
he's on
either
the-
path when
okay.
you're going
Yeah.
backwards.
It doesn't matter.
When you go backwards, you can go in
because
any
it's the
direction
same
you want.
amount of spaces. Yeah.
God.
3.
You've been sitting in the back the whole time.
One,
going,
Sorry.
two,
"I'm gonna
three.
make
You don't deserve that.
Oh, so now I gotta ask somebody for weapons or a medical card.
Well, you know
Okay.
who-
Okay, so he
Yeah.
landed on a
Yeah.
creature space, and he's got to ask somebody for a medical or
All
weapons
right,
card.
Stacy. You got one? You gonna help a brother out here?
Okay, yeah, I'm going to help you out because
right.
okay.
All right.
I get to move
so-
ahead 2 spaces for
spaces.
helping him. I'm going to boot you back 1.
Yeah, but then don't I get to go ahead?
No,
No?
you don't get to do anything.
Okay.
You get to go back 1 space as I knocked you out of my way because you happen to be right there.
But you're on the monster space now. So does that apply?
But
to
it
you
wasn't
now?
during his regular gameplay.
How's that?
That's an interesting question. I did land myself right on that space, and I should have thought about that. So let's say it was going forward. So
Yeah, you
okay.
it lands
So
on
I'm
activates it.
gonna look at
So you should have said, no, I'm not going to help you because I don't want to deal with it.
I should have sent him back. It's so close to the end too. Okay, Kristen. Kristen, will you? Oh man, wait a minute. No.
Will I what?
No.
You can't go back.
No, I'm gonna ask Ray because Ray's so far behind. I can't go back. I haven't asked you yet. I have
Ray
not
does
asked
too.
him. I had- Ray, will you?
I, however,
Ray, will you play a medical or a weapons? Oh, don't tell me you don't have it.
I don't even care. Yeah, I don't have it.
you should have asked me. You should have asked me. I
All
might
right,
have
but
done
now
it.
that means I got to go back 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces, which pushes you back and even. Oh, come on!
That didn't work out for either.
All right.
That didn't work out at all.
Aw.
Jesus.
Should have asked me.
All right, it's your up,
wow.
traitor. You big, huge thief.
I'd have done it too.
Yeah, you'd play 5 thief cards if you could right in a row.
I would.
No, you would.
All right. Oh, and I found a supply stash.
Whatever. Stupid supplies.
Thank you.
I'm done.
Ray needs like
She's
3
like
4s right in a row.
I need like
He'd
4
conquer.
cards. You all done?
That's not gonna help you.
Yeah, I'm
You
done
need
for
to get
now.
ahead.
Just steal everything from Kristen.
Yeah. Robber blind. I got 3.
Come on.
1.
2, 3.
You're past the first medical station.
I'm actually
Congratulations.
I'm not last anymore.
Everybody clap.
Yay!
Thank you. Thank you.
You're up.
All right. Let's see how many spaces I have to move back. Swirling black cloud congeals above you. It's a swarm of mutated mosquitoes buzzing furiously. They descend
your favorite?
and overwhelm you. I need a medical and a weapon.
Okay.
I know just a minute ago that you didn't have anything. And I know you haven't drawn a herd of supply cards lately, so.
Do you have an assist card?
Can you use 2 assist cards?
You can use 1 assist card and just ask somebody for 2 cards, but you have to ask somebody who has those cards.
True.
And that's a tough one. And you're here, but remember, you're only 1 away from the medical, too.
That's true.
So technically, you,
You
could
could
bail
just
on this
take the hit. and
You
go
could
back.
just go back 1.
1.
and just say
Or you
you
could-
give up.
You know, that is cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah, yeah. Because we're getting down there, so the Abyssal's coming. So, but whatever. I think we're okay as long as we don't roll
I
a
think
bunch of
what
ones.
if I give you an assist card
You
Do
can
get to
ask
move
me.
forward?
No, assist
No.
cards are just you give her the
Yes.
card, she can say yes or no.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gotcha.
No, but there's no reward for it except for the trade of the assist card.
Mm-hmm.
But she'll probably just take your assist card and leave you hanging.
Will I?
Thief!
Will I? Mm-hmm.
I'll just go back.
Just play it safe. Alright. Oh, I got a 4.
No,
Yeah.
no.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Come on.
Oh, he's hot on my
Coming.
heels. So I
Coming
like that.
for you. Risk. Oh, dude, I'm totally risking it.
Man,
All right,
he does
see
this
a
all the
shortcut.
time.
Ignore the risk. Ignore the shortcut or roll the risk. 1 to 2, move back 1 space. 3, you get robbed. 4, move ahead 3 spaces.
Ooh.
Oh well, crap! That put me right on a freaking
What's the
head.
1 to 2 is what?
Oh, that put me right on a head. Well,
Move ahead 3 space. Oh, it would put him right on a monster, and nobody's gonna help him that close.
No.
So then I'll have to
okay,
move back
I'm not,
4.
I'm not gonna risk it.
So it's not even worth the
Screw that.
risk. Well,
Yeah.
to him it isn't. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
stay
It's
where
It's
I'm
just
at.
the. It sounds good,
Yep.
and he is so good at getting
If
that.
he was back here.
He's so
Yeah.
good at getting
Just
those
one
two.
space.
2. Man, I'm so far back.
Shut up.
I get robbed. So I got robbed.
Tristan robs you then.
Okay.
But I
Yeah.
don't get
Well,
to keep
this
it.
wouldn't.
No.
This is. By the way, this isn't anything new.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Oh,
Same
you weren't going
deal.
to use that anyway.
Yeah. No, I probably wasn't. Thank God. Okay, you're up. Running out of supplies. We're running running out of supplies. The Biscuit is coming, and I am nowhere near the end.
4. Oh man, I got.
You could have taken if it would have been like that Biscuit or that creature space wasn't there. You might have
Okay.
taken that.
Yeah, I could have.
Okay.
I'm not sure about this. I got a boss. Not the
No.
invisible. I did. I got the
Which
Gloom
one?
Hag. Making your way through the nearly impenetrable darkness of an underpass, you stumble upon the unholy den mother of the apocalypse. You only survive because she allows it. All players must discard these types of cards. A medical card. So that-
Yeah, so we all have to
Everybody?
disregard
Yep, we all
one
have to
medical
do
card.
one medical card.
If somebody does not have it, they can ask somebody else to assist them,
Okay.
only one person. And they can only ask one person to assist them without an assist card. So that's the boss card. It's long ways. And everybody needs to play a medical.
Now, if
And
So I've got mine.
the if
yours
one
is a-
person does
I
not
don't
use a
have
medical
one.
card, what is it? Everybody gets pushed
so
back.
if we cannot come up with all the medical cards for this, everybody goes back 5 spaces. So I do not have.
Son of a...
We're going back 5 spaces.
You know,
Do you have
No,
you don't have a medical card?
I don't
Do
have
you?
one.
Oh no way.
I just gave one away for nothing.
Yep, you did, and that's the funny part because once you turn in, everybody turns theirs in. There's no pulling them back.
That's the thing.
That's the
That
thing.
was-
So
Right.
everybody's moving back 5. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Killing us
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh man, you can go this way too.
I'm going to, I think I'm 1, 2, 3, 4. See, I'm trying to find the
Yeah, I know.
closest medical.
I know. We're gonna get hit. We're gonna die. We are not gonna survive this at all. This is not good.
All right.
And now we're short on cards.
Ray,
We're
you
short
have
on
to
time.
really assist that one
We are
time.
not making it to the helicopter.
I'm gonna make it to the helicopter. I'm just gonna use a power.
You're going to
and
make it
somehow-
all the way from over there to the helicopter.
Maybe I'm just gonna roll a bunch of 4s.
I'm coming.
No,
Max
you're
me
going
back
back.
one. I'm
You're
almost
in
at the start.
last.
Whatever.
There was so much concentration into that roll.
I know, right?
I'm just
Look
taking
at
my
it.
Special
time.
powers. Boom.
A vaguely humanoid creature runs at you. As you brace yourself for attack, it suddenly confronts and spontaneously combusts, collapsing at your feet and leaving only a thick red mist that begins to burn your skin. Medical card.
Okay.
You're
Cyst!
What? Who are you gonna ask?
You!
I just.
Right. We just moved back 5 spaces because he didn't have a medical card. He didn't have a medical card. You didn't have a medical card. I did have a medical
Yeah,
card.
but you gave it to him.
No, I put it in the
Oh,
discard
you had to put it
pile.
in the pile?
Yep.
So think about who you would like to assist you.
Fair enough.
You're going back to that.
Kristen! Thank you.
It is. You know, it's truly a game of memory too, because if you pay attention to every single thing a person says in this game, you pretty much know what people have.
Yeah.
So if you can remember everything, you can also catch them lying to you too.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes down to it, it's a critical point.
Yeah, for some reason I thought when she gave you that medical card, it was actually...
No, that was
yeah.
the payment
You
for
get
the
discarded.
boss.
Yep.
Gotcha.
It's the payment for the boss,
Yeah.
and then she realized that not everybody had it.
Gotcha. So I gotta throw that in there anyways.
2. Bam.
All right.
Supplies.
You need it too.
I do.
We all need it at the same
I know,
time.
right?
like
It's actually. Oh no!
Killed
This
us.
was here, and that one was
It
there.
was here.
All right, let me try this again. 2. That's not helpful at all. And I probably just I got robbed. This is ridiculous. Okay. Hey thief, wanna take a card? Oh,
Surely
okay.
I do. Well,
That was the best one you could have drawn. All right, you're up.
all right.
I'm really concerned, and I so want to count those cards and find out how close we are, but I can't do that. I know. It's really possible. It's possible if you like rolled all really good numbers and you took a bunch of risks, you could make it. I technically could, but I highly doubt it.
The earth shakes catastrophically. The end would seem to be nigh. The ground splits open, leaving a deadly chasm. But you jump away just in time. Move back one space.
Okay.
No harm, no foul.
Alright. Well done. Come on! That's kind of better, I guess.
Better than one.
Dunk.
Yeah, the cool thing about the advanced play tokens is it's constant cutthroat. You know, everybody knows they all have this one power that they can use one time in the game, or 2 powers they can use one time in the game, and I think that's very. The game turns very strategic at that point. Yeah, it gets really bad.
I just kind of enjoy being a jerk sometimes.
Well, the game is being a jerk to me because you just came across a lonely lean-to and find a fellow survivor who offers a welcome sip of bourbon.
Oh,
that's not
handy.
so bad.
That's not
As
bad.
you trade intel, one drink turns too many and things get hazy. You awaken alone, seriously hungover, and entirely robbed of your gear and a few teeth.
Oh, okay,
okay.
that didn't go well.
That's pretty bad.
And now I move back 2 spaces.
You can't get back any farther than we are right now.
All right. I see an opportunity here.
Yeah.
And there it is.
What?
I need that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
You could
As
have
long as
knocked
we're
me
not
back.
a biscool in here. Nope. Oh,
Nope.
oh, okay.
Going forward.
You suspect someone is following you. You climb a tree to obtain a better vantage point, but the plan goes awry when you find that the tree is infested with killer bees. Two medical cards. All right. Well, I'm going to play an assist card. I'm going to ask Christian if you have another medical card for me, please.
Logan, I had 2, and I played both of them.
Play both.
I did. I'm so sorry.
You're gonna be back there with her.
Yeah.
I don't.
Going back.
I don't.
Going back.
All right.
Oh, man.
Fine. We gotta
Yeah,
get
damn.
some major 4. Yes, I'm on my way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm gonna
And
get
it's
like
a
move forward 10. I got supplies. That's
Good
handy.
one.
I need it. I'm seriously. I need supplies bad. So that's not even a bad thing. Oh, thank God.
3. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Lost, guys.
Oh.
We suck.
Well, the game is over. We ran into the Abyss School, and the day turns to the blackest night. The last 4 survivors turn to witness the rescue helicopter lifting off in the distance. We are too late. The ground begins to shake. I need my glasses.
The day turns to blackest night. The last 4 survivors turn to witness the rescue helicopter lifting off in the distance. We are too late. The ground begins to shake. Out of the gathering spectral gloom comes the glowering, ravenous manifestation of doom. He is upon us. The game
Son of a
is
bitch.
over.
I wouldn't even see the helicopter. I'm so far back.
Hurt.
What's that
the top
noise?
of the building. Oh no! Yeah. Okay. Thanks, everybody. It was awesome. If you have any questions, write us a messaging.